Okay guys, this is video number 2. I'm sorry, but I had to run this without filming. It's too hard with one hand. It just shut off, and it was running at about an average of about 230 degrees, 220, down to 200 at some points when I really richened it up. The reason why I need two hands is because while I'm running it, I'm varying the RPMs from idle to about a quarter throttle, maybe a little bit past. Sometimes I'm already going to full throttle. And what I'm doing is I'm richening this needle up, the high-end needle, while it's at a little bit past quarter throttle, so when the throttle pulls, that the low-speed needle is completely out of its position, meaning the spot that it goes into on this side. So it's relying on the high-end needle. So I will fatten it out with the heat gun on it to maintain above, above 212 degrees, which would be 100 degrees Celsius, and up to about 115 to 120 degrees Celsius. That takes it up to about 240. And I just richen the hell out of the top end so I get plenty of lubrication. This thing's at 200 degrees right now, and it's still extremely tight. It's very hot, so I'm going to have to put a glove on to show you guys. You can actually hear how tight it is. I really wanted to run it, but I just couldn't. I can't do it with two hands, and I don't have a camera guy. I'm really sorry. This isn't going the way I thought. I thought I'd have a friend over here to do it. I even offered him beer and everything, and he didn't show up. So, yeah, right now it's about 200 degrees now, and it's just, I can't even roll it over. I mean, I'm afraid to. I don't want to screw up the sleeve. So, it's only the second tank, so naturally it's going to be tight. Maybe once I get it to a point where I don't have to mess with the needle so much, and I can start leaning it out a little bit when I trust that that high polish on the side is getting there, I can lean it out a little more, and then maybe I can pick up the camera and roll film. But I figure if I explain it after I'm done, maybe it's a little easier, because I can't even scream over the camera with this thing whining away. So I'll try to get some better footage, but I mean, you guys probably get the basics of this, the concept that I'm trying to get at down. I'm gonna let this cool off, and I am heat cycling it. Like I said, there's really no need to. It does most of its distorting when when I was heating it up in the house when I had that previous video. And after that, the things can just kind of wear in on their own. I could just run straight fuel through it, but honestly, I need a break. My ears need a break. And, so it's not going to hurt anything. Heat cycling is still not a bad thing. So that's what we're going to do with this engine. I think this is going to be a pretty sick engine. The acceleration, because of the ceramic bearing, is just, man, on point. Even with it running really rich, it still wants to spool up real quick, which is pretty cool. You can kind of tell the difference, and it doesn't vibrate as much as it would with a steel bearing. It just seems to be a lot smoother. So if you guys have any questions, just comment below, and I'm gonna do my best to try to get another video. If my buddy does show up, I'll be able to do this for you. But I really need to get this done, guys. So if you do have any questions, let me know. The process is so long, I think the videos would just be kind of irritating anyway with it running. But I will try for you guys. I know everybody likes to see these things run. I know it's kind of weird here. The modification that I was talking about of the fuel tank, I mounted it on a piece of steel and I clamp it to the bench here. Because the fuel tank used to be right here, and with the way I run the heat gun, I don't want to melt this, so I kind of said, put it off to the side, and I don't have to direct heat to that and melt it. So, other than that, that's cool. That's all I got for you guys right now. So like I said, just comment below if you have any, if you have any questions, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.